Welcome to round 3 of MidEast Racing. For this race, we are back at Strange's Ranch, a track we've been to many times before. The rider should know this track well. It features big mud holes, bridge crossings, and big wide open straightaways. Rain early in the week led to a muddy, slick track and created mud holes with pits and roots hidden beneath the surface. After sitting out last race with a knee injury, Jonathan Johnson is back in the lineup, ready to take on his brother Brody. When the green flag drops, Jonathan Johnson gets out first in a tight fight with Ryder Lafferty and Tyler Palmer, but Jonathan gets the whole shot. Brody Johnson and Andrew Venata collide, sending them both under the ground right around the first corner. Despite the hard fall, Brody was able to get up and find all the way back into 4th place by the end of the first lap. Way out in front, however, is Ryder Lafferty, who got himself a 46-second lead built up by the first lap. Back in the A4 stroke class, a tight battle is brewing between Jeremy Houston, Samuel Going, Langdon Miller, and for 1st, 2nd, and 3rd. Only being separated by 1 point in the overall standings. However, today Samuel Going would not be in attendance. This would allow Jeremy Houston the opportunity to build up a lead in the points, and Langdon Miller can put himself easily into 2nd place. At the drop of the green flag, Nathan Delaney gets first into the woods with a hole shot, followed closely by Skylar Raven and Grant Pruitt. Jeremy Houston didn't get the start he wanted and ended up going into the woods in 9th place. He would, however, be able to fight his way through the field, getting all the way up into 3rd place by the end of the race. After getting out in front early, Nathan Delaney and Grant Pruitt would start to settle in and pull away. Their positions wouldn't change by the end of the race, giving Nathan Delaney first and Grant Pruitt second in class. Good race today, man?
Oh yeah, good race. Rough, pretty deep holes, but it's a good race.
Hey, you won the James Gang battle today. That's all that matters, right?
That's all that matters.
Hopefully
yeah.
you get a points lead too.
Yeah, we'll see.
Yeah, good race, man.
Appreciate it.
All the way back in the 13th row in the B4 stroke light class with Ashton Prystrup out for the race, Caleb Lane looks to extend his points lead. However, back in the lineup looking to fight for 1st place after a 2nd place finish at Deerhaven and a 4th at Harris Bridge is Thomas Allen. Also looking to take advantage of Ashton's absence is Carson Atima and James Howard, who are in a close fight for 3rd and 4th. When the green flag dropped, Caleb Lane and Carson Atima fly off the line and battle through the first turn, with Carson barely getting ahead of Caleb for the whole shot. Caleb Lane would get up into 1st place with Thomas Allen right on his heels. The two would go on to battle it out for 1st place. Throughout the race, they would trade places and never be more than a few seconds behind one another. This would continue until Caleb ran into a problem on the 4th lap and would fall behind by almost 3 minutes. This would allow Thomas Allen to take his first win of the season with Caleb Lane coming in 2nd, and Carson Atima grabbing 3rd place after racing hard to get past Zach Bumgardner. This firmly puts Caleb Lane into 1st place for now. with Carson moving all the way up into second place, 1 point ahead of James Howard. Back in the front row, Brody Johnson fights his way up into second place to battle it out with Tyler Palmer. That would be until he gets stuck in a mud hole for a few minutes, giving second place up to Tyler Palmer. After getting his bike out of the mud, Brody would be able to run down Tyler and take second place for himself, leaving Palmer to settle for third place on the podium. After getting out ahead early, Ryder Lafferty would extend his lead throughout the race and check out, getting his first win on the season for MidEast Racing. How was the race, man?
Really good, a lot of fun.
Yeah. How'd you get out front?
Pretty quick. I had a decent start, almost slid out first turn, and then got my way, kind of sprinted, got by those guys. It's a little cautious, kind of hairy because of all the mud puddles, but ended up pretty good and got out front and just kind of charged, tried to get away.
But yeah, man, well, you got away. Nobody's even finished yet, so good race, brother.
Thank you, man. Appreciate it.
That concludes our coverage of today's race. If there are any riders or stories you think we should cover in the next race, please feel free to let us know down in the comment section below. Next up is Chestnut Corner. We look forward to seeing you there. Until then, thanks for watching.